Please welcome the President and CEO of the U.S. Council on Competitiveness, the Honorable Deborah Wince-Smith.
Good morning. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the 4th Annual American Energy and Manufacturing Competitiveness Summit. And I'd like to introduce our distinguished host for today, Chancellor Jb Milliken of the City University of New York, the nation's 3rd largest university system, which is really storied in the annals of American higher education and innovation. JB has been a major supporter, friend, and leader in the work of the U.S. Council on Competitiveness since his time as the Senior Vice President for the 16-campus University of North Carolina and as the President of the University of Nebraska, a position he held for over a decade. JB co-chaired the Council's seminal Regional Innovation Initiative that has been instrumental in building a policy framework and focus, as well as practical toolkits for regional economic development and prosperity. JB has undertaken significant efforts to expand education for a diverse array of students across racial and socioeconomic spectrums, and he oversaw the development of efforts to build out the infrastructure to accommodate online education while at Nebraska. And here at Cuny, he continues to be at the cutting edge of meeting the unique challenges and opportunities of a 21st century large-scale undergraduate and research university. He brings together the physical and intellectual assets of this campus. We're going to hear about this across the city. And he really operates this at the fulcrum of necessity and opportunity to educate the next generation of leaders and really to advance the pivotal role of a great university in research and development for the opportunities of a 21st century economy, but also as an anchor of city competitiveness. So it's my great pleasure to welcome my friend and colleague, Chancellor Jb Milliken, to the stage.
Thank you, Deborah, and thanks to all of you for joining us at this year's summit, and welcome to the City College of New York of the City University of New York. The agenda is full and has some important and timely discussion of what's needed to do to build sustainability into our economy with a clean energy future. The promise of clean, sustainable energy and the resilient manufacturing economy on which it depends was once a distant, often considered unattainable goal. But far-sighted policymakers, entrepreneurs, business leaders, scientists, academic researchers, and their supporters, many of you in this room today, had a different idea. So we are gathered here today at City College to talk about the next phases in the well-advanced transformation of our energy economy, to which I say thank you for ignoring the naysayers and doing the things that always have and always will make America great. Innovate, persist, rely on evidence, keep your eye on the goal. I want to add my welcome to Deborah's to the largest urban university in America. Your presence here is a symbol of Cuny's long dedication to researching and addressing critical urban challenges. You may know that this university, dating to 1847 and now comprising over 500,000 degree-seeking and continuing education students in New York City, is the alma mater of 13 Nobelists and more MacArthur geniuses than any public university other than Berkeley. Among the alumni of this college alone, where we are today, are Jonas Salk, Andy Grove, Colin Powell, and many more who have all left important, lasting legacies here. Cuny has long been the path to the middle class for so many immigrants, low-income students, and underrepresented students. 40% of our student body today is born in another country, and 40% of our students come from households with an income of less than $20,000 a year. Cuny plays a remarkable and important role in providing opportunity to so many. It also has an important role to play in guiding our country and our economy toward more innovative practices, especially in rethinking our energy systems. We've been a leader in tackling major urban policy issues, including public health, education, law enforcement, and the built environment. We're especially pleased to be hosting this event and appreciate the leadership of the U.S. Department of Energy, the Council on Competitiveness, and others, because at Cuny we have joined them to work to build the foundations of a clean energy future. We formed the Cuny Energy Institute in 2008 to pursue advanced interdisciplinary research. We draw faculty from many fields and across our campuses in this city. Among the subjects of the Institute are power conversion technologies, expanding wind and solar capacity, and the development of grid-scale batteries and technology for improving the safety and performance of nuclear power reactors. Importantly, the Institute relies on collaborations with many institutions, including our partners at Stony Brook, SUNY Albany, Columbia, NYU, and others, and Brookhaven, Argonne, and Los Alamos, as well as other national research enterprises. We believe strongly in teaming up with the private sector to transform ideas into business where possible. We're proud of the fact that in 2013, the Secretary of Energy joined us here as the Energy Institute spun out the Urban Electric Power, Inc. as one of those businesses. Manufactures energy storage systems and is expected to double its staff next year. Among other important innovations at Cuny is the solar map developed in partnership with the New York State Research and Development Authority. Cuny's NY Solar Smart program has developed this extremely useful tool to accelerate our solar systems by giving the market a wealth of data and advice on ways to reduce installation costs and overcome regulatory hurdles. And at a university of this scale, which has outstanding PhD programs as well as community colleges, we are also training installers at our institutions. It's been an extraordinary success in New York City, where solar installations have soared since we released the tool, and we're now on the verge of rolling out the New York State version with the partnership of state agencies and the leadership of Governor Cuomo. Deepening Cuny's connections with industry and government is a necessary part of our strategy for solving large and difficult problems. That will give us the reach to become more deeply involved in the transformation in this sector and others. I expect that all of you here today will cite additional impressive success stories and more in the pipeline. It's my hope that we will all leave here with new energy, new ideas for the important work ahead. Cuny is proud to be joining with you in this journey. Thank you again for ignoring the skeptics and doing the important work of transforming our energy economy for the 21st century. Best wishes with your luck, with your work here today at the City College of the City University of New York. Welcome.